Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here. Uh, better late than never for a quick lesson on tags. I'm sure you all have access to tags. I have a little drawer of them myself, and I do use these. I like the plain manila ones. I think I have a little envelope of teeny tiny ones when I need those. I had a full set of colored ones like this, and they have kind of a profile that I like, so I'll actually use that as an example. And then I have ones that came in ephemera sets with different collections, and little ones like this that came as part of some other larger package of things. These are some holographic silver fish scale ones, lots and lots of them. But what I really prefer to do, actually, is make my own. So I'm going to do a little quick demo on making your own tags to match whatever paper collection that you're using on a layout. And then I'm going to stop the video after the lesson, and I'm going to do a time-lapse quick video on a process of using the tags that I make on a layout. So first thing that you can do if you don't have punches or corner chompers or things like that is you can find a tag that you like, and you can use it as a template for cutting one. You can trace it like I'm doing here and then cut just inside the trace. So we'll do this. Let's see. Kind of want to get the curved profile there. And this is not rocket science, but it does give you a lot of control for, let's say you've got a tag that is this shape and you want to keep with that shape and you want to do something that you're with your paper collection that you're using, or maybe a piece of mixed media that you've done. I've done tags out of this. And then of course you use a normal hole punch for the hole. So I'm going to use that one on a layout, on the layout that I'm making. I've got a bag here of scraps from my from all of my different Vicky Bouton collections. So I'm going to go through and kind of use different methods for making different shaped tags. And the layout that I'm going to make is going to use this photo, which is this giant dog sculpture. You can see it's like several stories high. It was in front of the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, in Spain, and it was planted with a butterfly garden. So you can't really tell it in the photo that I took back then, 2001 I think it was, but it's swarming with butterflies. So I'm going to fussy cut these butterflies off camera on my time-lapse video. And put a different butterfly on each different tag. So I'm going to have a whole, on my layout, I'll have a whole slew of butterflies and a whole slew of tags. So next thing I'm going to do is kind of an obvious thing. I've got this piece here that doesn't thrill me from this side of it. I actually could cut that, punch a hole, and that could become a tag. Or you could even do it upside down, and you could chomp the corners on that. But I like the orange side. Actually, I almost hate to do that. let's see. I've got a tag punch right here, and I'll show you how that works in that. See, that's not gonna work there. I'm actually not gonna use that. I'll go with this piece, which has nothing on the other side that I care about. So we'll do this, and I can punch it out here, and I need to sharpen it. This is old, and I usually smooth this off. I thought I kind of had that fixed, and I'll show you what it does. I won't use that again, but you stick the head of it in there, and it punches the hole right in exactly the right space. So I'm going to put that one there. I'll use that. Here's another one that is a really nice profile, and I kind of like that. I have this scrap of some mixed media paper in a 6x8 tablet by Vicki Boutin. So I think I'm going to just put this here. I'll make it a short tag. I'll just cut around this. The one that I'm using as a template is a one that came in a very old collection by Amy Tangerine. And I'm just kind of cutting through here. And I won't make all of the tags in this lesson that I'm going to use on camera. I will. I'm probably going to try to make 20 tags and include that on the page. So I've got this cut out. I can kind of put it in here. Maybe that would work. Let's assume it will not work, and I'm going to go for the hole here. Let me make sure I'm seeing where it's, and that can kind of get tucked in to one of the other spots. So let me put that. This is another example of one that you could do and just shave the corners off. You can just cut yourself a rectangle and then use this. Let's cut a rectangle, actually. Let me pull out my, let's slice this into something that can be made into a tag. We'll go like that. Like that. And like that. And kind of square it off like that. This one may not work. It may be too short. Not the right, but you can, what you can do is kind of set this on top, and that gives you a guideline for cutting the corners evenly. And I've got a better way to do this that I'll show you in a minute, but in case you don't have the tool that I have, this will work. Okay, another little short tag. So let me put these tags back in my drawer, and I will do another easy peasy one. Just as this is, as you can see, I've die cut quite a few things out of this page, but there's a lot of really pretty pattern and color left here. So I'm going to cut it so that I can actually use it as a tag. I can hide it. I'll let that be the edge there, and I'll show you just a couple quick and easy ways to finish any kind of scrap as a tag. And it really is kind of a go-to, and I think most people have corner rounders. So I'm just gonna, well actually let me take this one and I'll round this corner, and punch the hole. Not a big deal, and that can get tucked in amongst others. So this one, I'm actually going to use my corner chomper. I've got an angle cut. This one is angle and photo, and I'll show you what the differences are. This is the angle that really just cuts at the exact same angle on both sides, and it's great. I bought these corner chompers a really long time ago, and I haven't used them. Well, I mean, I use them fairly often, but let's see, let me go here, and actually I'm gonna do this. I always try to find the most efficient way to use scraps, and I think that's usable scrap there. So let me do this and that one. And let's do the photo corner side. It's just a way to give you a little bit more decorative corner on your tag. I use this for tags all the time, and then inside of here, what it's cut off, you can use as a photo corner. And so I've done that where I've used the tag on the same page, and I've used the photo corner to highlight one of the photos on the page. Let me see if I can open this without, yeah, it's in there somewhere. Okay, there you go. There's the little photo corner. So I may save that out and try to use that on my layout. I'm going to put it over here with the other things that I'm planning to use. Okay. So that's, in one, you've got two completely different ways to finish tags. This has a scallop and a cloud edge. So again, just taking an ordinary rectangle, let's do the cloud side, and it chomps this cute little curvy edge here. Put a hole, and you've got a tag. Let's do something else. I'm gonna pull a different scrap here, and I'll make this one a full-sized tag. I love this greenery. The other side of this is black, and I'm probably going to use some of that too, but I'll make it a short tag, maybe like that. And as you can see, I'm definitely using up scraps. Actually, let me do that. And I will use the scallop edge over here. I'll turn it over to there. And it makes just as it says, a kind of scallop punch. Remember that first one that I traced? This makes one of those. So, and I've noticed, as I said, I bought these a long time ago, but they're making a resurgence. They're kind of coming back. So that was the scallop. Let's see if I've got another one that would be good. This one has a large angle and a small angle, so two different angles. Let's go with the large angle. And I'm using that on a very small tag, so that is kind of cute. And I can use that on the black side. Let's do the small angle on this little tiny tag. It doesn't do much, but it finishes it off nicely. So let's see what this one is. This one is Stub and Deco. Okay, the stub is the ticket stub. Look, I don't want to do any more of those. Let me pull another. Okay, here is a. I love this gold from Wildflower and Honey, and I especially like it where it's got that inky kind of look. So we'll go with the ticket stub edge, and you can kind of see it makes a little inward scallop. So we've got that one, and let's try, I'm going to go with this Honeycomb, and I'm going to use it on this long side. We'll go with the Deco. It's a reference to the Art Deco kind of style of that edge. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put it against something. You can kind of see that it goes in straight, does a scallop, and out straight. So it's a kind of edging that's used in Art Deco style design. So let me go here, and of course I'll just tuck that in somewhere. I'll pull this one. What is that? That's the large angle, small angle. I'm gonna do a stub on this one. I'm actually going to cut it smaller. Actually, I'm going to go back and see if I can, when I use my punch, if I can get it to punch cleaner. Okay, that definitely punched cleaner. On the other, I wasn't punching hard enough. I was holding it in my hands, and I wasn't, normally I would punch down. On camera, it's kind of harder to do that. So I've got that. Okay, so I've got here a collection of wildly different kinds of tags. Could I use that one on the butterfly side? That might be good. Or does this one have better butterflies? We'll see, because the butterflies are sideways on here. I may use that on the yellow side and then just put my own butterflies on. So you can see a variety of tags, and these are not meant to match. I wasn't mixing or matching or trying to get any particular look going. It's meant to just be all the Vicki Boutin scraps I have, and this is a Paige Evans scrap, so I need to put that in a different baggie. Here's a butterfly tag that I can do. Well, let's do it one of the other ways. Let's do it where I cut it. I'll just cut it like this and make it a fat butterfly tag with, let's see, what edge do we want? I like the stub edge. Let's try that. The ticket stub look. There. And there. And then I'll punch a hole right there, and probably run some black and white twine. So that's a big one. This black and white stripe, I prefer going the other way. So I'm going to do this. And let's do the deco edge on it. Let's do it on the black edge there, and there. And that gets part of the black and part of the white, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so you get the idea. You can make your own tags. This one, I think, can be cut, and I miss out using the orange side, and that's one of my very favorite Vicky Bouton paper patterns, but I would get a tag there. So you're probably going to, let's see, I'm gonna have it both ways. I'm gonna cut this end off. I will fussy cut around here. Punch a hole in it, and voila, we have a tag. Then I will take the orange part and I will do a, let's see, where's the cloud? There we have photo. That's the small angle. Have I put that other punch? Here we go. Scallop or cloud? Let's go with cloud. And I'll put it down in there, put it down there, and punch the hole. So I got my orange tag, and we got to use this other side of it. So you'll see those on the layout. And now I'll put all the rest of these in back in the scrap bag, because I do punch and die cut things with my scraps all the time. Sometimes I find it relaxing just to do only that. If I'm in a break, a creative break where I'm not, I don't have any pictures printed to scrap, or something like that, I'll just make embellishments by fussy cutting. So I've got that collection of butterflies. I will fussy cut these butterflies for placing on those tags to do a page about that dog that was surrounded by butterflies. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy the next little process video showing how I use all these tags. And I'll see you next time when you visit my classroom at the Scrap Academy. And I'd like to really give big thanks to Bramble Fox. I'm a huge Bramble Fox fan, and I'm a subscriber to their monthly Fox box. And just to give you an idea, I'm such a fan that I pay the postage from the UK to the US, and love and feel every penny of it is worthwhile. And they are offering the prize in the drawing for lesson 2 or summer camp session 2, which is all about tags. So be sure when you do a tag layout, be sure and update it into the Scrap Academy album for Summer Camp 2 for tags to be eligible for the drawing for the wonderful Bramble Fox prize. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.